Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie, and this Sunday is going to be all about turtles because it's getting cold outside. It's tail end of Ian, and my turtles had to come in. So I have 8 turtles I pulled out of 3 tubs that all need to be scrubbed down and put in this big tub while I, not to be gross, check their poop. So let's try the audio and let me know if it's working well, please.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
How is everybody tonight? I hope everybody's staying safe with this, at least on the East Coast, this horrible rain, hurricane, bleh. Why are we always yelling hello, admitting that she let the dogs out? That's right, I did let the dogs out. Who let the turtles out? Ho, 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 Santa. Hey, Sky Dancer. Hey, Bob Kaler, Science Gal. I just posted your interview to my member stream. I'm very excited. I will let you know. I'll probably leave it in there for about maybe like a month before I post it. So, yeah, I'm excited. Bunny Viper, hashtag refuse to use the hashtag. Is that a conundrum? Is that oxymoron? Not sure. Fishion. Eduardo, how are you? Stinkfinger. I don't even Stankfanger. Okay. Thank you. Now I get why. Hey, Malvin. Glitch Aquatics, how are you? Stanky Fanga. Sandy. Woo, Jeremy. Not my fanger. I don't even, when I got off, I had to get off this stream about 15 minutes ago because I was laughing so hard. I had to compose myself and get myself ready for turtles. Shane's Vlogs, what's going on? I know I'm missing some people. These turtles are getting rambunctious, so we're going to get started and I'll go through the chat if you have any turtle questions. So excited too. We had a great chat. Oh my gosh, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was absolutely awesome. Carrie and I sat down and talked about what it was like starting a YouTube channel. We did a very brief, I would say it was like a part 1. And that's one of my membership levels, the inside goings on of actually making YouTube videos and the strategies that myself and some of my friends have used. And, you know, we copy the bigger ones anyway. I don't think we've came up with anything original. But I thought it was a very interesting interview. Very, very interesting. Monster Fish Gal. Who's TJ in the house? TJ, thank you, thank you, thank you again. I mean, everybody that sat in that hospitality room and helped me out. Mwah. Anybody who came to visit me. You guys are awesome. Okay, so there are some turtles I want to start with. And it's the ones that are making the most noise. Go figure. So let's see if this camera works. Oh, they put you up here. And I'm going to start with my side neck pink belly turtle. Look at this cute face. I got to hold him like this because he is very, very fast and hard. Look at that cute face. See, is it? He looks like he's like a little bandit. And he is my only side neck. There's TJ. Details, so I got the details sorted. So what I'm going to do, because he is so slimy. I'm going to just take a little bit of iodine, scrub off his shell a little bit, and let him chill out, dry off before I put him in the water. We do this once or twice a year. But he is a tough one because his legs are so strong. Can you see him? His legs are so strong. He's, I think, stronger than my fingers and thumbs are. So go like this. I just get, because they have a buildup of algae, as they should. Ugh. Get that off my finger. He's turning green, man. He's the green machine. Wait till you see the next one. Woohoo! And then this is a 75 or 100 gallon tub. And I'll just do a little scrub on his belly. Look at, he got hair. I don't know whose hair that could be. Oh, look at that little baby. So to the best of my guessing, not an expert on side necks. He's the only side neck I have is he is a male. Because his cloaca is so far, so close. Because you know how those dudes guard their jewels, right? So I'm going to let him dry off totally. That's my pink bella. Her name is Emmy. I call her Emmy because she's an Emmy today. I was wondering where my toothbrush went. Now it's all green and grimy, full of gopher guts. Full of gopher guts. Only Oscars. What's going on? Hello, Paul. Swampy in the house? I didn't see Swampy. Somebody said hi, Swampy. I'm going to say hi, Swampy. There's Swampy Acres. It was so good to see you guys, too. That's my pink belly. Now, this other one that I'm babysitting is supposed to be a painted turtle. This is my daughter's. I am babysitting her while she's moving. I'm thinking, and I've already had a long discussion with her, there is a little bit of deformity on these shells because she didn't understand the difference between UVB and UVA. We have remedied the situation. While she was moving, I actually took her and kept her, and now when she gets her back, she'll have a full setup. I don't think there's any serious damage to internal organs. I caught it in time. But she also, because there's so many crevices, has a lot of green fuzzy. Because when they're outside, they have full UVB, UVA. Look at her belly. And you can see their scoots, they actually shed their scoots. All right, I'm sorry. I know you don't like that. And since she doesn't have any iodine, I don't see the need for the iodine for this one. I'm going to put her up here. Can you see her? And see what happens. I know what's going to happen. And away she goes. Let's get the next loud, obnoxious one, which would be my Louie. And we'll talk about Louie, actually Louise. But his name is Louie. He's my Diamondback Terrapin. And he is so stinking strong. Well, she is so strong. I'm showing you her shell. She's beautiful. She's been in a pond all by herself. I lost your toothbrush, dude. Visit Susie as she scrubs you down. Come on down. I got a toothbrush just for you. I'm going to put him in here because, where's my toothbrush? I said tooth. Got it. Okay. They each have their own toothbrush. I'll be damned if I could find them. They all have their names on them when I put them out. So, they're all using the same one. Mock me if you will. Get the turtle police on me. That's okay. She's very clean. Very, very clean. And as you can see, her cloaca, let's pull it down, is way towards the tip of the tail. So my Louie is Louise. She's got a piece of styrofoam in here. It'll work its way. Oh, look at her, look at her. So I want you to take a good look at these teeth. This beak. It has a crush plate on the end for crushing. Definitely would not want to get my finger in there. So if I put a bunch of ghost shrimp in here, she'll be thrilled. I'm also going to put the side neck in. In they go. Who's next? Who's next to get scrubbed down? Let's see. Lori, you're not allowed to delete your messages. Uh-oh. Q, will you scratch my back? I'll pretend to be a turtle. Absolutely, Padre. Absolutely, Padre. I said Padre. Nothing wrong with that. We all share toothbrushes, towels, and every toilet paper. Right, and while they're inside here for the moment, and until I test all their poop, I gotta see if anybody needs to be treated for parasites. I don't think anybody does. Okay. Here is a rehomed red air slider. And this one I'm going to put just a dab of iodine on the toothbrush. And what I do is after I scrub it, I let the iodine dry on there. I don't rinse it off. Oh, look at the mud. Look at the mud. Do you see this guy? Doo-doo-doo. So this is number... Yeah, I got to take Louie out. He doesn't play well with others. So Louie's going to have his own tank. Louise. She's going to have her own tank. She's going to have a 40-gallon breeder. Sorry, Louie. I tried. As soon as I put her in there, she started chasing some of the males. She's just... Even when I had Ralph, which was a male Diamondback, I had Ralph and Louie. She attacked him. I mean, he survived. We took him to the vet. He survived. Everything was fine for a long time. And then that's a turtle that the raccoon got. Look at this mouth. Look at him snapping at me. Look at him snapping. You see that? Yeah, don't mind get your fingers in there. And I'm just cleaning off any debris. Gives me a chance to check things out. This is one of the rehomiers. And I'll let her stay in here while she dries. Who's next? I got another red air slider that was rehomed to me. Now keep in mind, these turtles live a very, very, very long time. I always think I make jokes about those turtles. Red air sliders are my favorite. Have 6 now. Oh, June, that is so awesome. Are they big? I have 2 red air sliders outside that are the size of dinner plates. I should probably dip this in a sterilizer in between each one. Because now as I'm going to see if you can see this. In between the scoots, I'll just do it softly. Can you see in between his scoots? It looks like a small discoloration. It could just be dirt. It could be algae. Which is why he may get another iodine treatment in a couple days, and then I'll let him bask under the UVB light until he dries and put him back in. But I also know when I bring them inside, almost inevitably they all start shedding their scoots. It's like they get a big growth spurt. Because I don't feed them a whole lot outside. They get a lot of mosquitoes, bugs. I feed them some worms. They eat the koi pellets. I don't feed it to them, but they eat the koi pellets. Oh, he's beautiful. Look at this. But the ones outside is a yellow belly. Her name is Gina. 2 red air sliders, Wilbur and Yertle. Is any of graphics in the chat? Kyle would remember his name. I'm going to call him Scooter, but that's not his name. Begin with an S. Put him there. And I want to separate them, and you'll see why, because I have 2 Reeves turtles that I'll be breeding. I hope this isn't boring, guys. I hope this isn't boring. These are my babies. Oh, speaking of babies. Wait, is Monica Lynn in the chat? She wanted to see this. Oh, they're going to be dumping stuff in the pond. And what I'm going to be doing in this pond, actually, is building up a basking station here. Because I'll have the bigger red air sliders and the yellow belly in here. This is a yellow belly who's too big for the baby turtle tank. Too small to be left outside. But it's a very hardy species, and she is a very, very cool little baby turtle. This is Yellow Belly. Look at them all scratching at the toothbrush. And this one is hard to tell, but I'm going to say male. I'm going to say male, but we'll find out next year for sure. This little Yellow Belly. Now we can put Wilbur back in. All right, Wilbur, go ahead. I'll just give you a little scoochie. Okay. I don't think they like it very much. I don't think they like it. J-Rock does stuff. I'm coming out of my ghosting for the last year to tell you I love your shirt. Oh, that's right. Oh, my quad. You like that? OMQ. Oh, my quad. And that's my Susie Q skating logo. Oh, my quad. Now, I saved the best for last. Let me get up here. Save the best for last because these are my favorite species. And every time I do research or look something up about them, they say that they're dull and ugly. Well, not ugly, but they're drab. I think these shells are the most gorgeous shells, and these are the Reeves turtles, the Chinese pond turtle. Doesn't get bigger than 6 inches. Come here, babies. Nobody's gonna call you drab. Also known as the 3 keel, because you see how there's 3 keels? There's 3 like creases right there. And these are my oldest turtles. They're not going to get any bigger than 6-7 inches. One of them's a female. I think they're Mr. and Mrs. They're supposed to be Mr. and Mrs. And 2 years ago, somebody told me, no, that's Mrs. and Mrs. Reeves. Who's judging? Not I. But the more I look, their cloacas are in different spots. This is definitely a male. This is definitely a male. This cloaca is right up under the shell. Oh, look at the bottom of that shell. Look at the top of this. It is a brownish, black, almost maroon sheen to them. How can anybody say that's drab? I just think this is one of my favorite turtles. They're very hard to find because they need to be 4 inches to sell, and they could be full grown and still not be 4 inches. Oh, I love this guy. The 2 Reeves turtles are going to have their own enclosure because I'm going to try to breed them. They're going to be half water, half land. And I'm going to do 2 40-gallon breeders back to back. Where's Missy? Okay. Now this one. Now this one, I don't think is a male. I'm going to try to pull... Are you there? I'm going to try to pull his tail out. It might be a male. I might have 2 males. I honestly don't know. Anybody who knows about the Reeves turtles, I would love an expert opinion. Because I'd be wasting my time trying to breed them, right? And I don't know how anyone could say these guys are... I get it. The shell is brown, but actually in the sun, it's a brown, black, maroon, shimmery, spicy. He's spicy. Look at that. Look at that. Anybody say he's drab. You're not drab. And they got the personality. Oh my gosh. Yes, you got the personality. Let's see if you can see him. He's just so cute. The best way I can hold turtles is 2 fingers on the 4 fingers on the carapace and 2 fingers. I was gonna say on the precipice. Cause oh my God. Oh wait, did I miss something? Paul, hope you're doing good. I gotta keep you up here so everybody can see you. Thanks, Huawei. I could tell you, but you have to have them in hand. Okay, I have them in hand. If you have a pair, the male should be annoying the female with his dance. Even at 3 years old, look at that neck. Oh my God, I love this. Look at him. Look at him. Do you see this? His cloaca is right up. There's a V. Hold on, let me get the other one. He's hiding from me now. Hold on. Do you want them side by side? Dragon Lair? He does look good, doesn't he, Paul? Oh my gosh. The reddish sliders come up as soon as they see me, they skedaddle. The painted turtle will just chill out the whole time, does not care if I'm here or not here. The Reeves Turtles are always basking, but it's like they don't bask in front of me. And I'm so upset about, hi, it's my babies. I think this is the Reeves. Get ready, I'm going in for the hunt. It might come out wet. I'm going in for the hunt. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I pulled this one out because I see some green around the outside of the scoots. Okay. I got them side by side now, Dragon Lair. They're the same age. I was told not the same clutch, but I also know enough not to trust everybody. So first, let's look at that little V on the bottom. They look very similar. Let's see if I can get extra light on here. Hold on. Is there light? Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. So, I think here it is. So if you could see that, they look the same. Their nails look the same. They're definitely not the same size, but I'm not going by that so much. Let's check out these tails. Huh. This tail's about a 1/2 inch from the shell. This one's right up under the shell, but he's much smaller. My goodness, guys, just let me know. I got a funny feeling they're the same. They are so heavy, too. Do you see these guys? Oh, I hope they're... I got to get out of the way in order for them to be... I can't get out of the way. Okay. What do you think? Do I need to do more comparisons? How long is the tail on the smaller one? It's proportionately the same as the bigger one. You ready? The cloaca is 1/3 away from the shell, 2/3 away from the tip. This one's a little bigger. This is 1/4 closer to the shell. None of them, they look the same. They look the same to me. I got a funny feeling this is Mrs. and Mrs. or Mr. and Mr. Because not all turtles have a concave underbelly for mating. Some of my tortoises do. They don't, all the sliders have the Freddy Krueger fingernails. I can always tell by that. And I can almost always tell by how fat the tail is, but they're, well, as you can see, they're both overfed. And I didn't even feed them like they had outside foods. You guys look, you like each other? Oh, yeah. Huh? What else can I show you? These guys are beautiful, let me tell you. The V's look the same too. I think they're both females. But their cloaca is pretty high up towards the body. Okay, you gotta go. You guys can go have fun. I don't think I'll be able to mate them. The male tail is usually twice as long as the females. These did not look, I'm saying two females. That's what I'm thinking too. Not turts, but frog related. Anyone know how to tell the difference between an African dwarf and a clawed frog? As babies? As young ones, I can't, but as they start to get older, one's going to be humongous. I need to know to build a biotope for a frog or a monster. Now, yeah, you need to know if you need to build a biotope for a frog, cute little aquatic frog, or a monster. Are you planning to breed them now? Well, with 2 females, I don't think I can, but I want to breed them. So I think I'm going to be on the lookout for a male Reeves Turtles. Now over here, I'm going to spin you around and I'm going to try to do it super slowly. Super, super slowly. Wah, wah, wah. In here I got baby turtles, and I do have one of them is a Reeves turtle. Let me move the wire so I don't take down the house. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this because I'm having the time of my life playing with my turtles. Okay. So we got yellow belly. Where is my Reeves? Where you go? This is the one I found in my pond. He doesn't look too good. I'm going to give him some medicine. He's not looking so good. I didn't think he was going to make it, but you never know. Let me see. Can you see? Okay. No. You're good. The Reeves turtle won't come up to me. Here he is. Now that I got it all messy. Right. I have to wait. I'm going to see if I can, either way, it's going to take years for him to get old enough. They decimated this duckweed, which is good. Okay. Oh, there he was. He was on the tip of my finger, darn it. I will have to look for him. I'll take some really good pictures. I'll take some really, really good pictures. Better close this, huh? With my luck. Oh, there he is. Oh, I'm just not fast enough. Not fast enough for these turtles. I am so afraid that I'm not this baby turtle that I found. And I know he was probably dropped out of the mouth of a bird or something. Coming around. He's not looking good. His shell is soft. Let me try a little bit of iodine and see if I can clean him up a little bit. But hello, little buddy. I'll put you all by yourself, okay? Okay. He's shedding. He's shedding his scoots. But he doesn't look like he's growing to me. And I absolutely see that he's eating. Okay. You see him? Oh, I didn't see him. See him? And then, oh. I will leave him, I'll put him in an enclosure all by himself. I'll put him in this enclosure. All by himself. Oh, there's a couple of dubia roaches in there. Want to see that one? See? I think I could turn off this power light. Whew. So here is an enclosure that's got a lot of land, but it also has one of these baby ponds, which is perfect for that size turtle. Let's see. Where you go, buddy? And then he can bask up here. Make sure he can get out. I think he can get out. Yeah. Here we go. Put him up there so he sees that. You can bask there. You see this? And very exciting. You see that egg? Ooh. Hot nut. 80. It's a Central American wood turtle egg that my wood turtles. I only found one, so I don't know if there was more. I've only found one, and they have probably a fort. They're in a 6 foot long by 3 foot wide enclosure, and they got about 20 some gallons of water. Their land, the rest is all land and lay box. So I think I searched it pretty good. Hey Whip, hey Eric. We just cleaned off all my tortoises, my turtles. I left out shell. What? Oh look, and I miss them. I want these guys, redhead, Amazon river turtles. I can't wait to see. I saw you sent me a link. Once he's gotten soft, they never recover. I know. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that he's not going to recover. I'm still going to baby him and treat him like a king. I just know even if I took him to the vet, there's nothing they're going to do for him. They're going to look at me like I'm a nutball, like they did when I brought in the infant squirrel. They're like, yeah, they fall out of the tree all the time. I'm like, well, can you save her? Can you save her? And I would keep her, but to get a baby squirrel like that going, you gotta make sure that they're peeing and pooping by stimulating those areas, and it's outside of my skill level, let's just say. But not happening. Not happening. Hey Sam, what's everyone saying? TJ Autocross. Yeah, I'm real. That shell is not looking so good. He's not looking good. Hey Skipper, what's this stank finger? What is this stanky finger? Is Skipper in the house? I want to know why everybody came over talking about a stanky finger, or refusing to use the hashtag, or not my finger. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. That was so much fun. I mean, I didn't do it in a timely fashion, but because I had to hurry, because it's just flooding. My ponds are just overflowing and flooding, and it's getting colder and colder, and I don't know, I guess I got the Keystone Clash, and then I have this weekend coming up is a wedding. First wedding I'm ever going to be in, ever, because I'm never going to say yes again. But anyway, normally I would have all their turtle enclosures already ready. But the reptile room that's upstairs has been gutted, painted. Last coat of paint was on today, the ceiling, and now it's ready to become a bedroom. So once that becomes a bedroom and I can move all this other stuff into my workshop and my office, things will start getting a little more regular, I think, around here. A little more regular. Cold Water Aquatics, what's up? 3G. 3G. Is Alishan in the house? Did I see that? I saw somebody say, hey, Alishan. Why rock? Dude, you were so funny. You were killing me. You were killing me, man. You're killing me. These turtles, I think, are mad at me now. Well, they've all had a good scrubbing. There's a big cinder block underneath. Let me get this up. There's a big cinder block underneath this, and each one of the holes has a different head popping out of it. They all get along fine. I watched the side neck because I don't want anything to happen to her. I mean, I don't want anything to happen to any of them, but she seems more delicate to me because she can't pull her head in. But that diamondback terrapin, man, wasn't even in there 5 minutes and was attacking. Big yawn. Wasn't even in there 5 minutes. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. Oh, yeah, I do. Look at this fatty patati. Look at you. He wants to be in an enclosure, and his enclosure isn't ready, and he doesn't play well with others, never has from the time that he was a little tiny baby. I had him no bigger than a quarter, and he was just plain out mean and chasing and biting. He bit the tail off of Ralph. He's a crazy. He's a crazy, crazy turtle. But when we go outside, he gets a 75-gallon tub all to himself. And that one I have tons of plants in. Like he doesn't seem to bask on the plants outside. He doesn't seem to eat the plants. Not like the sliders, and they just demolish all plants. Between the sliders. Oh, I got some sad news. So I went to the Keystone Clash. That was amazing, fun, had a great time. Came home. The next day, I locked up the chickens and the rabbits. Didn't do a head count. The day after John did. And we're missing a black silky chicken, Vader. I put a post out on Facebook in my local local lost pets. I know a lot of people don't consider chickens pets, but these guys are my pets, as you know. And I don't see black feathers anywhere. I don't see blood anywhere. She couldn't have gotten out of our yard on her own. She just couldn't have. So, I see the Reeves turtle. I might knock over the camera to grab this turtle. Hold. So, you good? The only chance I have here is if this little guy is a male. And he is way too small. He's actually over a year already. He's got duckweed on him. Sorry, buddy. He got duckweed on him. His shell is good. He's got the 3 keels. Dragon lair. Is this too... Oh, his tail is super long and skinny. Ooh, look. I don't want to hurt him because he's just a baby. I'm going to give him 3 years. You know what? His tail wraps from here all the way up past his toes. Dude, this baby's a male. This baby's a male. I got a male. So now it's just going to take, let's see, how many years before Reeves Turtles will start breeding? 4, 5? Oh, they got duckweed all over them. You know the duckweed that turns white and sits on the side of the glass, and then anything that sits on the side of the glass, like the algae, the dead duckweed, well, we'll sit there and get on a turtle. Well, he looks good. Shell is good. Eyes are good. Little peekaboo. Play peekaboo. He is got to have a name. He's got to have a really good name, too, because he's going to carry on the Reeves name. Poke your little head out. Poke your little head out. I got a male. Ooh. IHSP. My posts are not showing in my block. I don't know who wrote that because it was just a phone number. Oh, it better not be Monica. Monica, is that you? Hold on. I don't see your posts. Oh, I don't see your post. Stephen P. What did I miss? I had to go meet my neighbor as she brought me some farmer's market tomatoes. Ooh, made her Sammy for supper. My baby Reeves is definitely a male. See him here? He is definitely a male. His tail comes out from here. The fat part stops here, but the long, skinny part goes way up past his toes. He's got a long, strong. Sorry, guys. I got excited. Sorry. I just put him in he just swam through a bunch of dead duckweed and it just stuck to him just like that fast. I'm so excited. I have a male Reeves turtle. That's just a baby, though. Never seen chickens go anywhere. They stay exactly, June, exactly. They stay so close. These are like kittens. These are silky chickens. And I go out there, they'll jump on my lap. They're babies. They're not babies. They're a year and a half old, but they're like my babies. And I dredged the pond, thinking maybe because they're not the smartest of animals, but wasn't in any of the ponds. Oh, yeah, look at Louie trying to bite me. So I put a post out on my local Morrisville's Lost and Found for pets for Lil Black, and I posted a picture of her. Her name is Vader, and she will come. Well, she comes when I call, but she comes when I walk out the door. Indoor turtle habitat. That's what I need. I need to build this up. Look at this guy. You see him? Let's sit here. I'm not going to be able to contain him. You see him? Dude. All right, you got to go in a 5-gallon bucket till the stream's over. Sorry. You can't behave. He's behaving like a turtle. Can you imagine? Behaving like a turtle. Oh. Who said Gina? Who are you talking to, Gina? Oh, Gina's Reeves. I was just talking about Gina, my yellow belly slider, too. Hey, Gina. I think I said hi to Stephen P. It might have been Jenna P. Mail for sure. I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now I got to find out. Hey, ABC. Did anybody see the video I posted about the sketchy guy? Sketchy guy I met in a parking lot over at the Keystone Clash? Yeah. You got to check out the video. I posted it this afternoon. So if anybody has the link, I would so appreciate that. It is starring ABC, Aquatic Biotope Creation. And it was all about these awesome fish I got. I got rainbow shiners, and I'm going to try to start a community. First, I'm going to make them a biotope with fast-moving water and cold water. Right now, they just dropped down to 68. I'm going to try to get them down to 64. Then I'm going to set up a 40-gallon breeder biotope, because if I build it, they will build me a community, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. That has stolen written all over it. Uh-oh, what does? In my law. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. But for somebody to come in my yard, first of all, it's a 6-foot fence. I can't imagine anybody would walk in that yard. But if they came up the front, they wouldn't even know how to get to the backyard. I can't even imagine. It's like there's no feathers, nothing. I'm going to put out a poster, actually, because I'm thinking, what if somebody found her and is taking care of her, because she's such a sweetheart. I'd say she's 90% house trained. And because it's pouring rain and everything, or they could not have Facebook. Maybe I'll make some flyers. I want my baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Whips, Huawei, who's saying how? ABC saying ho. Pet Sonic's in the house. Kenny, have you done any more sketchy parking lot deals for fish? Yeah, Huawei, he sure has. He sure has. You gotta check out the video. Oh my God, he made me smile. It was so funny. I don't know what you're talking about, he said. Raccoon problem grabbed it, I'm guessing. Whip, that's what happened to my Diamondback, and I witnessed it. And he literally grabbed the Diamondback 3 years ago on his hind legs, holding this with his two. You saw how much trouble I had holding the turtle with 2 hands. Holding it with 2 hands, and ran away and just like ran up the back fence like it was stairs. Oh, fucking. Oh, sorry. Test. Oh, you were in timeout. Oh my. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Whoever put Alishan in timeout should be in timeout. What? Superman, Christopher Reeves, Clark for Clark Kent. I got a Clark. That's his name. Who came up with that? Who came up with that? IHSP. I like Clark better than Christopher. I do like Clark. And he's going to have his choices from Mrs. and Mrs. Reeves. Woo-wee! Oh, this is going to be great. Stream Deck is down. Okay, well, I don't care. Why has it got to tell me that? Yeller. Dee Dee's fins. How you feeling, Dee Dee? Is it Dee Dee? I was just telling my wife I need to bring some fish inside. Yes, Dee from Brooklyn. Yes. I think I blinked and missed our fall season. Because usually I have a couple months of fall season before it drops below 50 for 10 days in a row. I'm like, what happened to fall here? I hope that's not indicative of what winter is going to be, or maybe we'll have that spring. The summer will come back in a week. But if I had, no, everything's inside now, except for I'm going to take Yertle, my red air slider this big that lives in the 100-gallon, no, I think it's 200 gallons in the front yard. I think I'm going to put him in the big turtle for this winter and then decide put them back because, you know, there's Mrs. Red Air Slider in there. Wouldn't that be cutesy? Wouldn't that be cutesy? Maybe not. Maybe I'll keep him separate because I don't want Red Air Slider babies. No, no, no. Have a good night, Mike. Dino boys will be boys. Yeah. I'm doing the same, Mike. Bad headache. Oh, no. Thin man can step over fences. Yeah, thin man, dang. My last 2 posts prior to the test disappeared. That is weird. Somebody's messing with you. Something stolen my black silky chicken. Either by a human or by raccoon. Fox, I think, would have just killed it right there and then. And here's my thing that I can't stop thinking about. I'm going to say it with me, what if I didn't do a head count and he was outside and she was outside and scared? Because they just love to huddle with each other in their coop. I feel horrible, horrible, horrible. I don't even know. I feel horrible. I don't even know what happened. If it were a raccoon, there probably would have been a struggle. Not one feather. Not one feather, no blood. I mean, Mrs. O's feathers are everywhere. She's molting. She's the white silky. And they're very easy to see. But she's fine. Ugh. Nice count tonight. Cold brought in the crowd. Ooh, is it cold or what? I'm sorry, Dee Dee. Coughs are always, yeah, it's horrible. I broke my ponds down yesterday and today, moved them, and have set in their next season spaces already. Oh, good for you. I still have to do that. I have to tear down the whole yard. I just have to wait for it to stop raining. And I think I'm going to keep everything on the side of the house upside down and try to grow grass early spring before the chickens decimate it. Feed the red ear slider eggs to the redfoot. Oh, the red ear slider eggs to the redfoot. Oh, you know I have 3 redfoots. I have 2 cherry heads and 1 redfoot. 3 redfoots. One is about this big, and she is in a 4-foot by 4-foot. I brought her in, and the other 2 are only like this big. So they're in like a pond enclosure, not pond like underwater pond. Almost like a bus pan, a little bit bigger than a diner's bus pan, inside the same enclosure. So she can't get to them, they can't get out. But when I'm feeding them, it makes it easy to feed, and they all have their basking lights. I did not bring in the sulcatas yet, and I did not bring in the Russian tortoises yet. So I was trying to get them all in, but they were all hunkered down in the ground, staying dry, because it's hard to explain. Like, I built up with litter boxes up off our ground, but so that they could dig down. And they're all hunkered down, so I have to wait till the rain stops to get them. Danielle, Danielle Velez. Hello, hello. Sorry, Paul, meant to say hi earlier. I hope the chicken turns up. I don't know. Maybe she went to Disney. Wouldn't that be great? But I think I'm going to put some flyers together. I know that sounds pretty lame. I did put a posting on Facebook. And then when the rain stops, I'll just go knocking on everybody's door. Because I think if somebody saw her, she was probably sitting on their porch if somehow or another she got out. But that's just me being very hopeful. But I got a funny feeling that's not the case. Because if somebody saw her, I don't know who wouldn't in their right mind want to keep her because she's just so stinking adorable and sweet and loving. And she's a big fur ball, purring, and she'll even give you an egg a day. Who could ask for more than giving you free food every day? I can't think about that. That's bad. So I had my happy thoughts with my turtles. They're all scrubbed off in here. The Reeves Turtles are looking at me funny. I got some freeze-dried shrimp. That's not usually what they get. They usually get their food in Missouri, and I also have other protein pellets. But because it's their first night indoors, I'm going to give them freeze-dried shrimp. Because I can. So yeah, the Russians could roommate outside up there. They could. If you let them dig and cover them with a foot of hay. They all have a foot of hay, all of them. They have their enclosures. I didn't think that they could do that. That would be amazing. Even when I bring them in, they just sleep all winter anyway. I didn't see your chicken. Anyway, I'm having chicken for dinner! What? Now, I know nobody's going to eat her because silky chickens have black meat. Not dark meat, black meat. The black meat that Napoleon Bonaparte talked about in some of his writings with the strange little long-haired furry chicken. That's the silky chicken that he probably stole from a country and started breeding them in another country. Shakes finger at yelling. I know, right? He's eating chicken. That's right, I'd eat chicken too if I had it. But not my chickens. Now, if I had a farm, I would be growing some meat chickens. That I would be. D, are you still in the chat? What kind of fish do you have outside? Did you breed anything good? Anything for sale? Yeah. I thought you were going to come to the clash, or that Donnie was going to come to the clash. I thought somebody was going to come. We did have some New York people come to the clash. But I was hoping you guys were going to come. I was in the hospitality room all 3 days. It was pretty fun. I'll put myself in timeout for eating chicken while I'm looking for my chicken, thinking somebody might be eating my chicken. Oh my God, that turtle is so beautiful. You know, I could sit here all day watching my turtles. Except for Louise. Louise is going to have to go in another room unless I can find space in here for a 40-gallon breeder. Even though I'd prefer her to go maybe in a 55 with a turtle topper. Do I have a 55 in here? A 55 with a turtle topper? Would you like that? I want her in the same room. I don't want her in the other room where I can't see her. She's being a little poo-boo-boos. She's being a little poo-boo-boos. She's feisty. Always has been. And it's been a while, but I don't see too many Diamondback Terrapins for sale. I used to see a lot of them, but nope. Yes, Daniel, in Levittown now. Who's in Levittown now? Oh, hi, Alishan. Hidden Reefs moved, right? They've not been there since the fire. Oh, Daniel, yes, it is in Levittown, where they used to have the salsa dancing. Swampy, You were at the Clash. Yes. Did you not see Mr. and Mrs. Swampy? They were at the Clash, Whip. At the Clash. Did we meet? Has my memory failed me again? Have we discussed this already? Ah, now that's funny. We met so many people that we talk to all the time. I know what you're saying, Whip. I know. I talk to them. And I'm trying to think if you were near me in doing so. No. No. So it's a good chance you may have missed them. I know somebody was saying that they missed, yeah, the wife and I were there. Not sure if we met. Yeah, you would know. I think the two of you would remember each other. I think. Just guessing, but I think. I heard something ding. Oh. Oh. I can find out after the stream's over, that's for sure. Paul, they peter out after a year. Oh, they peter out after a year. So if it's been close to that, it needs changing. I just changed two of mine that were 9 months old. Two of what? Oh, I think I need to change. Yeah, let me tell you. I'm going to do a whole video on the UVB, UVA lights. I have a meter. And I was testing some of mine, and some of them they do. They just peter out. The light's still bright and shining, but there's no UV. But I had one light bulb that the UV reading was so strong, it's like it didn't peter out. It went to the other end. So I think they just go wonky after a while. I gotta do it. I gotta be able to repeat the process and repeat those findings before I go saying that this is what happened. But yeah, when in doubt, it's not worth it. Let me show you this this slider. It's not worth it. The light was still shining, so she thought she was fine. Now this turtle's got some funky shells, and you certainly don't want your beardy to get metabolic bone disease or not be able to absorb the calcium that she needs. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. For $40 bulb, get another bulb. I have a UVB meter, yep, and I checked mine, and they were not giving enough UVB. Yeah, that's the majority of mine. Don't give enough after a while, but this one, it was Thrive. So I think that's PetSmart or Petco's version, and it was off the charts. Off the charts. I even redid it again, and it was off the charts. So I just took it out, and too weird for me. Too weird. Oh yeah, did you get the name or any footage of the table right in front of the auction items that had fake logs? Oh, no, I may have. I'm sure I did when I walked in. I'll go looking through it and send you a clip of it. I may have. You looking for fake logs? You should have gotten some of Rico's wood. Everybody got to have some of Rico's wood that weekend. What? But no, for real, I'll go through it. It's the one that was facing the auction items, right? I know who you're, I could kind of see them in my head. I'm looking in here, I don't have any fake wood, but I did get some of Rico wood that I'm going to build this up. I do want to build a poison dart frog enclosure, even though I don't have any poison dart frogs. Terry's tropical tanks, dude. Well, Q, if it happened to me now as well, found my favorite fish on the floor. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now it happened to you too. I'm sorry. Doesn't that suck? That just sucks. Paul's beardy is growing, so she'll not likely get metabolic bone disease as quickly as a baby. Right, right. So what would happen if it's just not absorbing enough calcium? What would happen? Would she suffer any kind of pain? Or just not get the nutrients that she needs? Interesting. Interesting. Zoom Ed, floating logs, the butt of jokes at every auction. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. Well, oh my God, it is time for Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics. If you're near your fish tanks and want to show off some fish, I believe we're inviting people on up to the panel to show off a fish. So you should head on over to Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I clean up my turtles, identifying my Reeves turtles. That guy over there, he's still going strong, but not looking so good. He's not looking so good, but maybe I can bring him back. Maybe I can bring him back. So, thanks guys, and I will see you all later. Head on over to Kaler's Aquatics. We're not doing fingers. We're not doing hashtag fingers. Can't do it. Can't do it. I can't. I can't even think of a hashtag. Turtles. Turtles?
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.